Have you ever wondered how a tiny seed becomes a giant tree? Picture it for a moment. A little seed, no larger than the tip of your pinky finger nestled in the earth. Can you imagine it growing, reaching up towards the sun, spreading its roots deep into the ground? It's quite a mystery, isn't it? How does something so small transform into something so grand and majestic? You see, every giant tree that towers above us, every leafy canopy that provides shade on a sunny day, started its journey as a humble seed. And oh, what a journey it is! It's a tale filled with adventure, with ups and downs, with moments of struggle and triumph. It's the story of life itself unfolding right before our very eyes. So are you ready to uncover this mystery with me? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey from seed to tree. In your hand, imagine holding a small, unassuming seed. Can you guess what's hidden inside? Just picture it. This little seed, no bigger than the tip of your pinky finger. It's hard, smooth, and has a speckled brown coat. Can you feel it? It's so light it could get carried away by a gentle breeze, yet it's tough enough to survive the harshest of winters. Now let's delve deeper. Inside this tiny seed, there's a world of potential waiting to burst forth. It's like a secret treasure chest, holding within it the blueprint of something remarkable. It's a little like magic, isn't it? But wait, before we reveal the magic, let's play a little guessing game. Picture the seed sprouting. What do you see? A tiny green shoot pushing its way through the soil, a delicate bud reaching for the sun. Perhaps you're imagining a lovely flower with vibrant petals attracting bees with its sweet nectar, or maybe a juicy fruit, ripe and ready to be plucked, or could it be a vegetable providing nourishment for us to eat? The possibilities are endless, aren't they? Now think bigger. Imagine the seed growing, not just into a plant, but a tree. A mighty tree reaching up towards the sky, its branches spreading out like the arms of a giant. Can you see it? That's right. This tiny seed has the potential to become a towering tree, providing shade on a hot summer day, a home for countless creatures, and even fruits for us to enjoy. But how could something so small grow into something so grand? That, my friends, is the magic of nature. It's the miracle that happens when a tiny seed gets the right amount of sun, water, and care. It's proof that even the smallest things can hold the greatest potential. So next time you hold a seed in your hand, remember this. Little do we know, this tiny seed holds the blueprint for a mighty tree. So what happens when this small seed finds its way into the ground? Well, let's imagine. Picture a tiny seed no bigger than the tip of your pinky finger. It's been carefully tucked away into the soft, dark earth, hidden from the world above. It's like the seed has been tucked into its own cozy bed, just like you get tucked in at night, except instead of a blanket, it's got a layer of soil to keep it snug and secure. Now, this seed has a mission. It's not just going to lie there in the darkness forever. Oh no, it has big dreams. It wants to sprout, to grow, to become a magnificent plant. But how does it know what to do? Well, that's the magic of nature. You see, inside the seed is a tiny plant, all curled up and waiting to grow. It's got everything it needs to start its life. It's packed with food, and when it gets a little water, it starts to wake up. Imagine the seed drinking up the water from the soil. It's like it's sipping on a big glass of refreshing lemonade on a hot day. The water softens the seed's tough outer shell, and then the magic begins. The seed starts to swell and grow. It's like it's stretching its arms and legs after a long sleep. That tiny plant inside the seed starts to uncurl and push against the shell. It's time to break free. With a final push, a tiny root shoots down into the soil like a brave explorer searching for treasure. Then a small shoot pushes up towards the sunlight like a periscope peeking out from a submarine. And just like that, our seed has started its journey. It's not a seed anymore, it's a sprout, a tiny plant ready to grow and reach for the sky. It's a new beginning, a fresh start, and it's ready to take on the world. Just like magic, the seed begins its transformation. But what's next? Can you imagine what the seed is doing underneath the soil? In the quiet darkness, our little seed is starting an incredible journey. It drinks up the water around it, and guess what? This water makes the seed swell up, and then, with a little crack, the seed's outer shell splits open. It's like the seed is saying, "Hello world, here I come." Now that our seed has sprouted, it sends out a tiny, delicate root. This root wiggles its way down into the soil. Down, down, down it goes like a little explorer searching for treasures. And the treasures it finds are nutrients, the food that plants need to grow. While the root is busy below, up above, a tiny shoot bravely pushes its way up. It's a tough journey, but the shoot is determined. It's looking for something very special. Can you guess what it is? Yes, that's right, it's sunlight. Plants use sunlight, water, and nutrients to make their own food in a process called photosynthesis. Now let's picture this. Imagine you're at a concert. The sunlight is the music, the water and nutrients are the dance steps. Together they make a beautiful dance that helps our seed grow, and grow it does. It grows taller and stronger. Its roots stretch out like fingers, gripping the soil. Its shoot unfurls into a stem, and tiny leaves start to form. These leaves are like little solar panels, soaking up the sunlight. And the seed? Well, it's not just a seed anymore. It's transformed, it's changed, it's grown. And voila, our little seed is now a baby tree, a sapling, but its journey is far from over. Now, how does our sapling become a giant tree, you might wonder? It's a tale of time, of patience, and of the marvels of nature. After our tiny seed has sprouted into a sapling, it doesn't just magically become a towering tree overnight. Oh no, it's a process that takes many, many years. It's a grand journey that requires the right conditions and a whole lot of time. The sapling starts by extending its roots deep into the ground, reaching out for water and nutrients. It's like a hungry little creature, always searching for food. These roots provide a strong foundation, a base that supports the tree as it grows taller and wider. Then comes the growth above ground. The sapling, now a young tree, starts to stretch its branches towards the sky, reaching out for sunlight. It's as if the tree is trying to touch the sky, to grasp the sunbeams and draw in their energy. The leaves, those green marvels, act like little solar panels. They capture the sunlight and convert it into energy through a process called photosynthesis. This energy is used by the tree to grow bigger and stronger, and then the tree continues to grow year after year, decade after decade. It faces storms and droughts, heat waves and frosts, but it stands tall, growing stronger with each passing season. Its trunk thickens, its branches spread wider, and its canopy becomes denser. Over the years, the young tree transforms into an imposing giant. It becomes a pillar of the forest, a home for countless creatures, a provider of shade and oxygen. It becomes a testament to the power of growth and the magic of nature. But remember, this transformation doesn't happen in the blink of an eye. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes the right conditions. Just like our little seed, each one of us can grow into something extraordinary, given the right conditions and enough time. And that, my friends, is how our tiny seed is transformed into a majestic tree. But wait, what happens when the tree gets old? You see, just like us, trees have their own life cycle. They grow tall and strong, reaching for the sky, but they also age, just as we do. And when a tree grows old, something truly magical happens. The tree, in its wisdom, creates tiny parcels of life, seeds. These seeds are like tiny promises, each holding the potential of becoming a towering tree. They are carried by the wind, taken by animals, or simply fall to the ground, and where they land, a new life can begin. And so, even as the old tree's life comes to an end, it leaves behind these seeds, these little sparks of life that hold the potential for a new beginning. This is the circle of life, the beautiful dance of nature that ensures that the forest lives on, generation after generation. And so the cycle continues from seed to tree and back to seed again. So what can we learn from the journey of a seed to a tree? Well, our tale of the tiny seed that grew into a towering tree is not just a story, it's a lesson about life and growth. It tells us that just like the seed, we all start small, but with time, patience, and the right conditions, we can grow into something grand and impressive. The seed didn't become a tree overnight, did it? No, it took time and patience. It weathered the storms and basked in the sunshine, always growing, always changing. This teaches us the value of patience and persistence. And let's not forget about the cycle of life. The seed became a tree, which will produce more seeds, continuing the circle. This helps us understand that life is a cycle, filled with beginnings and endings, growth and change. Remember, just like the seed, each of us has the potential to grow into something amazing. It just takes time, patience, and the right conditions.